There was once a young man living in a peaceful village. On the outside his life looked simple. A small home, familiar streets, quiet days. But inside him lived a storm. Every morning he woke up with a heavy heart. Before he even opened his eyes, thoughts rushed into his mind like a flood. What if I fail? What if I am not good enough? Why did the past happen the way it did? What if the future brings disappointment? He smiled at people, he worked, he talked, but inside, he felt exhausted. His mind had become his prison. He was alive, but he wasn't living. One evening when the noise in his mind became too heavy, he decided to seek help from a wise monk who lived near the edge of the village. The walk felt long, his body was tired, but his soul was more tired than anything else. He wanted peace. He wanted silence. He wanted to stop thinking, even for a moment. When he reached, he saw the monk sitting calmly under a tree, watching the sky as if he had all the time in the world. The young man bowed and spoke softly. Master, my mind never stops. Thoughts chase me day and night. I am tired, please teach me peace. The monk did not reply. He stood up and walked toward a small hut. The young man followed. The monk prepared tea silently and then began pouring tea into a cup. The cup filled, and kept filling until tea spilled over and poured onto the table. Startled, the young man said, Master, the cup is full. No more tea can enter. The monk finally looked into his eyes and said, just like this cup, your mind is full. Full of fears, full of doubts, full of noise. You ask for peace, but there is no space for peace to enter. The young man felt the truth in those words. His heart felt heavy but also awakened. The monk walked outside again and sat under a tree. The young man sat beside him. The wind touched their faces. The leaves moved gently above them. A calm moment, but inside him the storm still moved. Close your eyes, the monk said. Breathe, do not fight your thoughts. Let them come and let them go. You are not your thoughts. They are only visitors. Do not chase them. Do not hold them. Let them pass like clouds moving across the sky. The young man closed his eyes. At first, all he heard was noise. His worries grew louder. His regrets screamed. His fears tried to pull him back. What if this doesn't work? What if I never find peace? His breath became heavy. But slowly, as he did not try to fight anymore, something changed. The thoughts still came, but they felt weaker. They did not control him. They came and left, and in one small moment, there was silence. A moment of stillness, a moment where nothing inside him was shouting. Peace, a soft gentle peace, a feeling he had never known. The monk opened his eyes and spoke softly. The mind is like water. When it is disturbed, you cannot see clearly. But when it becomes still, clarity appears. A crowded room suffocates you. A crowded mind suffocates your life. Let go. You do not need to hold every thought. You do not need to fight everything inside you. The young man breathed deeply. It felt like exhaling years of hidden weight. Tears touched his eyes, not from pain but from release. He finally understood. Peace comes not by force. Peace comes by letting go. They sat there until the sun slowly disappeared behind the mountains, painting the sky in calm colors. The world around them looked the same, but inside him something had changed. He stood up, bowed, and said quietly, Thank you, Master. The monk placed his hand gently on the boy's shoulder and said, Peace is not something you find. Peace is something you create by clearing space inside yourself. When you empty the noise, you discover the truth. A quiet mind is not empty. A quiet mind is free. That evening the young man walked home slowly. No rush, no fear. He breathed the air. He felt the earth under his feet. He looked at the sky. And for the first time in a long time, he was not trapped in his thoughts. He was not overthinking the past. He was not worrying about the future. He was living, truly living. Checkmark moral. Peace does not arrive when life becomes easy. Peace arrives when the mind becomes light. Let thoughts pass. Let go of the noise. Empty the mind, and peace will quietly enter. A free mind is the beginning of a free life.